Welcome to FanTVnChill. Transfer window's closed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Transfer window's closed. So I ain't got anything else to say, really. It's closed. I'm just waiting for January. I'm just waiting for January, to be honest. Hopefully, Father Christmas will give us some money to spend.
November's coming. Guy Fawkes, when is the 5th of November?
Listen, you've seen it happen already. There's going to be some more fireworks at the same crib. I don't want to say anything to incriminate anybody.
We don't condone.
But I might be there as well this time. I'm hella vexed. I'm vexed. But yeah, so we're gonna do a transfer roundup. Just sum up the business or the non-business that our teams have done. And then obviously we'll do a season prediction. So where we think each teams will finish. Probably the top six. Obviously last season I think I won, didn't I?
Do we have a winner?
Yeah, we did it last season. And I think I predicted it last season, so I won that.
I remember we can check.
Yeah. So
I'd like to.
You predicted
to
Liverpool
want to have
would win the league.
confirmation.
Yeah, last. I swear, I remember us doing it, and we went through it.
You didn't though because.
Oh,
thank you for that because I took money from.
I swear, I remember. I think my top six. Bitterly, Man City to win the title. Bitterly, Liverpool to finish second.
Get banged.
All right, so let's get to it. We'll go straight to Liverpool and ins and outs. So let's go, Bilal.
Okay, cool. Outs. I feel like we've almost had this conversation before. I'm kind of gutted that Brewster's gone, but I understand he had to go and play.
Can you explain that one?
Because
is it a permanent move?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was up and coming.
Yeah, but there's a clause in it. So there's like
buyback clause.
There's a buyback clause, and then there's like a percentage of something. It's clever business, but at the same time you couldn't keep the kid there. And so and then another one more so sentimental. Kind of sad to see Lallana go, but again he wasn't really offering much. He was just constantly injured and stuff like that. So and obviously Lovren left, but
I'm sad to see Lovren go.
Yeah, possibly. I'm sad too.
And I think now you'll start to miss him.
I'm sad too on the basis that we haven't bought another centre back, so we're short, and we already went into the season short in centre backs. Obviously, given the current circumstances, there's obviously more of a need for a centre backs, and rightly so. So I back you on that. Actually, we're on the same page, even though you meant it to chat shit. But fine. Okay, so I think with us, it wasn't too much about the people going out. It's more about how do we strengthen and move forward and go the next step. And like the big major signing for us is obviously Thiago Alcantara, whatever the name is. Just a beautiful baller, beautiful guy. Like what are you looking at me like that for? Calm down. Huh?
No, come on.
What's the high? Like obviously, like we needed someone who would just give us a different dimension, and lucky for us, like of all the players to be available, is an absolute world class player, and he fits that role and that dynamic and everything that we needed as to transform our midfield. He's got it, but we needed someone to come in. So obviously Origi, never really been enough, but even though he can do whatever. So Jota is someone that I highly rated anyway, like in the background, and I was surprised myself when we signed him, and I think just probably how easily Wolves let him go, but I think he fits the bill to a T. Someone who's up and coming in a way, in that sense.
Is he your type on paper?
On paper, on what sense? What do you mean by
to improve the team?
Oh, 100 legit. It fits the bill. Like it fits. Like I don't know what you mean by that. I'm lost. I don't know. Like I don't know what you confusing.
Carry on.
Love on.
Maybe I didn't. Yeah, but it fits the bill because he'll play those forward roles. And he's a hard worker. He's an incredibly hard worker. I've seen him enough time, and I always admire him. And then and he'll be humble enough to be on the bench, and I think that's why it was kind of a perfect marriage in a way. Apart from that, we got a fullback as well. I nearly forgot the guy. I just have to skip the name, but like, just call him Chips. Say no more. But like Yeah, no, we needed a left back. Yeah, we needed a left back cover. Obviously, we've got that. I think we bought well in it. We bought well in more.
Do you think
on transfer?
You've made the right signings to help you retain the title?
Yeah, I'd say so. Absolutely, because I've said about we needed that one player who needed to give us a different dynamic, which is Thiago. We needed someone to challenge the front three, like a good enough player to be there and push them forward. And obviously we've got Jota. They were it, but obviously reflection now because of recent events. My opinion of that might change, but I think that's almost out of context.
Not signing a centre back is now probably going to cost you the league.
I said there was a gap definitely there in it, so we need.
But like now, if rumours are true,
but we wouldn't have bought anyone as good as Van Dijk.
It's just speculation.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
man, it could only be 1 month. Yeah. It could be 6 months.
But we wouldn't have bought anyone anywhere near as good as Van Dijk.
But now
it would have been someone who would be on the bench.
But now you've only got Joe Gomez, Matip, and some kids.
No, absolutely. So that's going to.
Those are the same kids who beat Villa. Don't do that.
So don't do that. What are you going with this? He's asking a genuine question, and then
I'm telling him those are the same kids who beat Villa, and Villa had the first Premier League team.
I can see where Klopp was going with this, and because we've got numbers in midfield, and we've got Fabinho who can almost come and play centre back. So I can see his logic, but again, most top teams are carrying 4 centre backs in it, and then we lost one. We lost an experienced centre back as well, regardless of where he might have his madness. So I think that was someone that probably we should have signed another one, but that's fine. That's me.
So Arsenal, I'll start off with our outs. 1 out. That was a bit of a peculiar one. Well, not a peculiar one, but it was a bit of a contentious one. It was Emilio Martinez, obviously going to Aston Villa, obviously with his form, and obviously with the absence of Leno, he did well, obviously, but he wanted first team football, and I did obviously personally say I wanted Leno to be our number 1, so you kind of understand why we'd sell him. I didn't want it to be sold because we can kind of, it just goes back to, well, me personally, it goes back to Arsenal as a club. We fuck what his thoughts are. He's under our contract, so we should.
Not legit.
I'm saying it shouldn't be on the sentimental thing. Obviously, I understand that, but it shouldn't be on the sentimental thing. It's like you're under contract, so abide by that contract. You go by our rules, not your rules. But like I said, we respected him. He was a good servant for the team. He was at the club for 10 years.
Was it?
But yeah.
Who's that?
Martinez.
He's on the club for 10 years.
Yeah,
sitting on the bench.
Almunia and Fabianski he was there. He was third guy.
They were joking.
Yeah.
Name out some of them.
I don't know about Lane. So yeah, second goal obviously Mkhitaryan obviously who was part of the swap deal for Sanchez, Man United. Never really did it. Never was able to recreate the Dortmund form.
How can a swap deal just fail on both sides?
Never really recreated the Dortmund form.
On both sides.
And then obviously Guendouzi had a little bit of a fallout with Arteta.
Is he sold or is he on loan?
Yeah, he sold to
I read it, brother.
So yeah, and obviously Guendouzi had a fallout with Arteta and never really recovered. Now he's on loan. It was just a fallout. Choice of words was fallout. So but that's what I have to respect about Arteta in that sense. Like where in previous managers you can kind of do stuff like that, and then you can kind of get another chance with Arteta. It's his word. His word's final, and you're either out the door or you're in the reserves, i.e. Ozil. So I rate that in a sense. Obviously Lucas Torreira, obviously he's gone on loan to Atletico Madrid. Obviously we know why that happened. I'll go into that as to why he's gone to Atletico Madrid. Our ins, obviously.
Welcome to the party.
I'm saying, welcome to the party. Party hard. All of that. So
party after party after party.
So yeah, so obviously that was the reason as to why.
After this guy,
that's the reason why Torreira obviously went to Atletico Madrid for us to obviously make the sign of party. Gabriel.
Ghanaian, isn't it? Ghanaian, yeah. Yeah. African brother.
So Gabriel obviously coming in from Lille. Obviously had a good season at Lille last season. looks solid, but it's early doors. Looks kind of solid. Pablo Mari obviously was a loan from last year, but he's made it permanent. And also Willian obviously didn't. Chelsea didn't want to give him the contract, so obviously we gave him the contract, and obviously he's in. I'd personally say he's had one good game since he's been, but like I said, it's early doors. He's learned a new ethos, new team, new surroundings. He still doesn't know. So from there, I don't really have much else to say. To be fair, obviously our signings they're kind of newish. So obviously I'm excited with the Partey. I've said from the start that I wanted the Partey signed in. The only other thing I would say is I can't really pronounce his name, but the midfielder from Lyon. I wanted that. Obviously, he U-turned Usherting. He U-turned and at last minute.
About to sign and.
Yeah, I think there was a conflict with money and stuff like that, so we did a U-turn in the end.
Where's he from?
He's
French international.
But obviously a U-turn with that one.
Did you not see how it destroyed Manchester City in the Champions League?
No, I didn't see that.
So obviously that was my only regret in the transfer market. But yeah, overall I'd say it goes back to what I said last season. Our transfer dealing was okay, and that's all I was. It's okay, and we just go on from there.
Are you happy with
Aubameyang? That's like a signing, isn't it? Signing the contract.
We made the video for Aubameyang.
Oh, you made it specifically.
He made a video on Aubameyang signing the contract. Right, so I'm going to explain it. Our outs were Chris Smalling.
Why are you even counting them anymore? Because to me,
look.
No, we're talking about players who are out.
Yeah, we've got to list them. Chris Smalling went out. Anyone who's in the first team really is what we're going to speak about. So Diego Dallo went out on loan to AC Milan.
Sanchez.
Yeah, so we got Sanchez off the wage books. He's gone, and I think that's pretty much it. You've got some of the youngsters gone. So Angel Gomez left and went to Lille. James Gardner's gone out on loan. Apparently he's supposed to be the new Michael Carrick. Solskjaer's been praising him, but he hasn't made his name into the team. So we'll see how he does in the Championship this season. He might be able to break in next season. That's something that we're looking into because we need a number 6 within our team. So yeah, if we can get through the academy, that'd be great. As our owners don't seem like they want to spend money. So that's where we're at. So I think that's pretty much it with the outs.
So these are players that were out anyway because they weren't really making an influence in your team.
Yeah, so we've still got a lot of deadwood within the team. We've got Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. All our games are going to be congested for most of the season. There's going to be needed rotation. We can't play as we did when we came back from COVID with the same 11 for the whole time. Hence why the signing of our one good signing of Donny van de Beek I think was a good signing. Because you could see that we got tired, or we had no more ideas. It was just like Bruno, people would figure out like what Bruno's going to do or what Pogba's going to do.
Where do you think Donny van de Beek's best position is?
Still in the interrogation of United today.
I think he's best at the 10. So in Bruno's role,
I think so too.
So which is always going to be difficult for him to get into. But the thing is, there will be a time in the season where Bruno might not be right or Pogba's not playing well at all.
So he was bought for that reason.
Yeah, so he's got to play with them. So or unless Ollie wants to change his system, he can then play a system to where he plays all three of them in the same role. Okay.
So you signed Cavani.
Did you think that was a panic buy?
Which was
yeah, it says it.
It wasn't a plan. It is what it is. It wasn't a plan. It definitely wasn't a plan, but it was just like we haven't got Sancho, so we're going to get Cavani.
What are your thoughts on that?
Cavani.
I think he's a good experienced striker, and I believe he will add to the team.
He's better than Igalo.
Considering we couldn't
Igalo leaves in January as well.
Considering we couldn't get who we wanted, to get something in between and somebody who we don't necessarily have to play all the time, I think it's a good, like I say, it's a rushed signing, but to get something, we just definitely.
Do you reckon sometimes it's just better not to sign anyone?
No. We definitely needed to sign.
Yeah.
Because the guy was still there.
Yeah,
But
he
you
can't
question
leave.
ability. And
He leaves in January though.
Yeah, but
the facts are, I don't know what's going on in training, but all I know
as
is
opposed to just saying, okay,
Ollie doesn't fancy Igalo.
Igalo isn't playing. He's not playing, so clearly he must not be showing Ollie he's doing signs of anything. So we needed somebody else who can bring a different dimension. And I feel like with Cavani, he's a tall, strong. Like, I think he's a player who's actually built to play.
But to bring a different dimension, you already need to have a plan first and a structure of how you play. Do you know how you do that now, so you can bring another dimension?
No, because all our signings do not point to a style of play.
That's what I'm saying. So when I'm saying Thiago comes in to give us a different dimension, you know exactly what.
Yeah, but do you know? Yeah, but that's Liverpool. Like, this is United. It doesn't
that's
work
what I'm saying. So like
you
couldn't. So that's your argument, and that's what I'm saying on that. Is that you're saying you need? It's almost like, oh, let's just chuck him in there. What is your identity now, and why do you feel there's that second dimension or whatever?
Yeah, but what I'm saying
but
is,
you need, regardless, you need a different dimension to the team.
I think with the manager that we have, we just need the best players for us to be able to.
We're gonna be here all day, fam. If you want to talk about your trouble, fam, because you have a lot.
Our trouble is just this is what happens with our big club. This is what happens with our big club.
Okay, so you don't know what you're...
Yeah, so sum it up. It was another wasted transfer window.
Useless.
I think we will just finish. We will finish in the top 4.
Love United, hate the Glazers.
Yeah, wasted transfer window.
Really.